Hey, good morning, everybody. We just did our pre-trip. We're getting ready to leave. We should be there like 7:20, 7:30. Drop and hook, and then head over to the yard. Well, head over fuel. Head over to the yard. Hey, good morning. We are now going to leave, except I don't like making a right-hand turn when I know I can't make a huge swing, so
head south toward West 27th Avenue, frontage road, then turn left onto West 27th
just because
Avenue.
I like a lot of room on that blind side.
Turn left on West 27th Avenue,
onto
then
West
take the
27th
first
Avenue,
right.
frontage road, then turn right onto Burr Street.
The only thing I can't remember this 2950 address. I could swear that the last time it
Turn
didn't go
right
to
at the
the
stop
main
sign,
building.
then take the ramp
Turn
on
right
the
onto the
right.
IE West ramp.
Everything says the RDC, and that's the main building. So that's the building I'm gonna go to.
Right to right, only one way in, one way out.
Take the ramp on the right to I-80 West towards
Turn right
Chicago.
onto the IE West ramp.
Construction is reported on I-80.
And I've already bought Indiana fuel, so I don't want to buy any more.
Do the right thing, FedEx, by getting the heck out the way.
In 1,000 feet, merge onto I-80 West, I-94
And it's
West.
funny that accident yesterday. That accident. Ooh, excuse me. That accident yesterday shouldn't have even plugged up the expressway. It was on the shoulder,
On I-80 West for 14 miles.
and it only had one lane blocked out. The whole reason it was jammed, and I was surprised that all the truck drivers that were doing it, but all the rubbernecking. Because as soon as I got up to it, boom, I was gone. And even trucks on my left, you know, the two lanes on my left were going slow, were creeping until they were just past it. They were all rubbernecking. They wanted to see. There should have been no backup, and it should have flowed right through there. Alright, that's my morning rant on yesterday's events. Alright, see you in a little bit. Hey everybody. Well, this has been an interesting morning. Dropped my trailer. Just so you know, if you get a Home Depot load that's going to 2950
for I-355 north toward
Center
Northwest
Point
suburbs.
Way, that's their main building on Logistics Drive. The address will say 20, I think it's 1771 or 2771, something like that. Logistics Way, same address.
Take exit 269.
So I dropped my trailer there. They don't have any empties. So I go give me directions to their overflow lot. And they wouldn't need an overflow lot if they'd stop sending one trailer for one PO and it being 2 skids.
Follow signs for I-355 north, northwest
They'd save a
suburbs.
crap load of money in trans. So I go over there and there's 2 1200 series trailers. That's fine if I
Keep left at the fork.
run out, run back. If there's an issue, I can get it fixed. I'm not going to be back for 2 more weeks. Why would I want a trailer that's our oldest trailers? And the older a trailer, the more chance if you get inspected, they'll find something. So, he goes, yeah, because there's a Home Depot one, it's IFC, I don't know what that one is, across the street. So I go in there and they got one empty and it's 17 series, so I'm like, oh cool, it's a newer trailer, I'm good. Start inspecting the trailer and I'm going around, everything's working. I go to the back and I look in and they've had it open, I don't know how long. It had to have been at least open during the rain because the first third of the trailer, the wood floor is kind of on the damp side. It's not like soap.
There's a slowdown ahead.
Because the sun's been in on it, but it's wet. So I look inside and I look up at the ceiling and I can see light shining in. I'm like, oh, what the heck? So I get in the trailer and it looks like a fork was lifted a pallet, caught the roof.
Half a mile. Keep left.
Well, I'm
Stay on
assuming
I-355
they
north.
patched it with some.
Of the 3 left lanes.
It looks like a square, and it was fiber. So either, they took it to a trailer place, and a trailer place quickly patched it that way, or they called
Keep
somebody
left
out,
at
and
the
that's.
fork to stay on
It might be
I-355
might have fiberglass in it, but unless you have a translucent roof already,
Continue on I-355 north for 18
most
miles.
people, when they see all this
Continue on
metal
I-355.
and see a slit and light shining in it, they don't care that there looks like there might be some tape over the hole. They want to know their freight isn't going to get wet. So I see this dark spot up in front. So I walk up in front, and on the right corner of the trailer, there's this huge puddle of water. It had to be 1/4 inch deep, 2 feet around at least. But I don't see any leak, any light through the roof. So either the marker light's leaking, but then I get out of the trailer, so I take pictures of all this stuff. I get out of the trailer, I go to walk around the passenger side, and I get to about close to the corner of the trailer, and it looks like somebody rubbed the, was probably backing in, rubbed the trailer against something, and sheared all the rivets on the lower the aluminum panel on the bottom, and the wall is bowing out because nothing's holding it up, nothing's holding it into the trailer. Now, if you're running through a ton of rain, it's possible water got up there and settled in that right corner, or depending on how long that trailer was there, with the rains we had, the trailer was kind of pitched down, so it could have came in the back and just run down the aluminum rail on the side and puddled there. But number one is, wherever you go, even if I swept the water out, it's not going to have enough time to dry by the time I get somewhere. And then if they see that light shining through, more than likely they're going to reject the trailer. So I tell my fleet manager the whole story. He tells the local guy, nobody in the system. You would think the first thing he would do is red tag it until they, you know, in the system, that it doesn't get reassigned when I drop it. So I drop it off. Just as I'm hooking up to the trailer that he assigned me to, I see somebody hooking up to it. So I go over and tell the guy. I said, yeah, there's a slit in the rope. Looks like they got some like opaque tape over it. Could be a patch, but you can see light shining through it. I go, I don't know about you, but I don't know what customers you go to are not going to look up there, and they don't care that the tape's over it. And he's like, yep, you're right. And I go, there was a huge puddle in the upper right-hand corner. I go, now it's probably spread out from me driving it back. I don't know where that water came from. So I walked him around the side, and I go, this is another thing. And I showed him that. He goes, screw it, I ain't taking this trailer. So I called up. He must have called up and told him, because he was, and it must have taken him a while, because they red tagged it, shop did, because I walked in and told him about it. So now he's unhooking the trailer as I was leaving. But from the time I seen him to the time I came out and left, it probably was more than 10, 15 minutes. Because I just went in, grabbed, told the shop about it.
In 1.25 miles, take
grabbed my alcohol,
on the right
conduct the alcohol permit, and some brown envelopes to put my bills of lading in. And I was gone. Because I have to do this pickup. And then he tells me it's Bensonville. His broker needs to stop lying when he talks about pickup, because when I finally got to dispatch, it's Des Plaines. There's a big difference. That's a couple towns north of Bensonville. All right. That's what's been going on, so we'll see in a little bit. Hey everybody. I got my pickup done. It was fast. I mean, if you ever go to that Gruber Weiss in Des Plaines, go in. You can't don't go try to get in off Elmhurst Road, because trucks aren't allowed there. Go up to Oakton, make a right. Go down to Mount Prospect, make another right. Come in to that Will Road that way, and you'll easily see it. It'll be on your left hand side. You'll see docks that say, you'll see a sign that says receiving docks 1 through 9, 1 through 19 or something like that. And then you go a little bit farther to the end of the building, and you'll see shipping 1 through 5. Just make a left there, go to the back of the building. Then you'll see your check-in door. Really nice people. They loaded me like real fast. I wasn't in the dock long enough that that'll be worth me sitting and hanging to do my. I think I was loaded in, checked in and loaded in 15
right to
minutes.
West Higgins Road, then take the third left.
I mean, I got 3/4 of a trailer. But yeah, it's one place that they do things in kilograms, and if you ask any of the other DHL facilities, it's on the bills. Well, now you got to know how to figure out how to convert kilograms to pounds. This guy was like, hold on 1 second. He gets on his phone, multiplies it by, I think, 2 point something, and it was like 10,000 pounds. I was like, man, no other facilities do that. He goes, well, you needed to know weight, so that's cool. I mean, they were really nice there. that's about it. Now I'm headed down to Hebron to deliver tomorrow morning. Tonight will be a more relaxing night than the last couple have been. I'm going to stay at my Petro, but I don't have... He said not. I asked him what time he wants me there, and I asked him if 8 their time would be good, because that's 7 hours. He goes, yeah, that would be perfect. So I got an easy amount of time there. Well, that's about it. We are jumping on 90 now.
In 1.25 miles, take the exit on the right. 492-94 toll south, then left.
Good old 294. Playing with that traffic on the north half of Indiana, and then Indianapolis to go around to 74. So see you in a little bit. Hey everybody. Man, the wind's blowing. I don't know if you can see it in video, but the rain is sideways. It'll hit square and the wind blows it sideways. The truck stop, and we'll be about 50 miles so I talked to my fleet manager, and we're going to arrange it that I'm going to get there at 8 a.m. their time, which is 7 my time, which I probably might do a little earlier, like 7:45, 7:30. So when I'm fully unloaded, this last time they took about an hour, I don't know what they're like in the morning. I could have to wait longer, or could have to wait shorter, so I'll get unloaded, and if he hasn't found anything yet, I'll have to make a determination which way I'm going to go. Usually he ends up sending me to Louisville or Lexington to pick up. So what I might do is just jump on 71, 75 and hit that rest area. I think just past the scale, and just wait until I find something, and then if it happens to be the opposite direction, flip around and go back. Like I said, usually when I'm down in the Hebron area, it's either I find something, he finds something in Hebron, or it's Lexington or Louisville. it for right now. We'll see you when we get to the truck stop and we shut down for the night. Alright, see you in a little bit.